Yo, we back at it again, and I'm Murk.
And I'm Murkette.
And we back again with another Q&A. We've been doing a lot of relationship topics, man, and one that hit home, and it's been talked about a lot lately. Traditional roles.
That's right.
I'm the man, you the man. Who wear the drawers? I'm wearing the drawers.
What?
So, I think it's an interesting topic, and it was brought to us, so we decided we wanted to hit on it. I'll start this off because I believe in tradition and, take lead, you feel me? So, for me, I think a traditional role in relationships, I think is about balance. I do think that the man leads, but it's been a negative spin put on that word of leading, or should I say of submissiveness, because people are thinking like, you can get taken advantage of and stuff like that. When a woman submits to me and gives a man that leadership role, she's saying, I entrust you and you've shown the qualities that you can lead me properly. So for me, I think the balance is very important. And when I say I lead, that does not mean that like you're controlling every matter and stuff of that name. But I do believe that, it means you probably have the vision, and then as a great leader, you have to know when to delegate and hand something off that is better for your partner to handle and not yourself. I think in our relationship, it's but we're pretty traditional. She does 99.9% of the cooking, cleaning. I try to handle, financially what I can, and the stuff like that. I will say, she killed the bugs too. So, in that role. But we really cherish and hold dear to our roles. We think the balance is very important, and it's not nothing to be ashamed of. It's an honor to say, my woman's by my side, but she gives me the ability to lead. And I think it's an honor for her to be able to say, I entrust my man to lead, and I'm gonna follow my man wherever he take me. So for me, traditional roles and values, undue to society, with a changed society of, you bossing up and you doing this and that, I think we're losing the value of traditional partners and relationships.
I agree pretty much with everything that he said. I just want to add a little bit onto it. Just because he's a leader doesn't mean that he will want to take the lead on everything. We kind of do this Batman and Robin type thing where I know what he's stronger at in certain areas, he knows what I'm stronger at in certain areas, and it's just known. So therefore, neither one of us have an issue with the other person taking the lead on certain things because we know that person is stronger in those areas. Now the problem, starts when I try to do something that I know I shouldn't be doing, that he should be doing, and then, we have a conflict or we don't get the results that we could have gotten if I would have let him lead, because that's what his thing is. So it's important for women especially to know that being submissive doesn't mean that you just falling on your knees and letting your man do everything or anything he wants to do. That's really not what submissiveness is. And if your mind is in that kind of state, then it's going to be hard for you to be submissive to your man. Like he said, it's important to know that your man has the ability to lead, because then being submissive just comes natural. It's not something that he has to ask for or anything like that. It just comes natural. Be like, okay, babe, you got that. Or nothing is said, you just kind of do it. And you live your lives in a way where you just do what you're supposed to do for the most part. Like on days when I'm the cook, like he said, but on days when I might not want to cook or feel like cooking, then I'll be like, babe, can you put some steak and potatoes in the oven? And he don't mind doing that because he know if I'm saying it, I'm tired, I don't feel like it, and I do it most of the time. So he don't mind stepping in. Or even with the cleaning, he be like, babe, I noticed you've been tired lately and you ain't been cleaning, so let me help you out or whatever. And it's important to do that, even if, like I said, we know that he's stronger or I'm stronger. When we see that our partner might need us in certain ways, it's important for us to step up and be in those roles. And the big thing for me is being in a traditional relationship. Dang, I lost my train of thought. Dang, I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I don't know what you was.
It was something that was really important. I forgot what I was gonna say. say.
That's how real it is. You done forgot what you were say. But I want to throw something in there. I personally enjoy because sometimes I take advantage of my role. Sometimes we both do. So
don't be trying to talk about we both do.
Well, sometimes I'm like, hey, bitch, make me a sandwich.
Oh yeah.
She's just like, okay, you so spoiled.
Because you are.
Or I'd be like, oh, I'd be like, give me a drink. She bring me a drink. And I'd be like, this ain't even, this the coldest drink you could find. You know what I mean? So, but it's all fun, but it is very, it empowers me as a man to really want to take lead and take charge responsibly. When you got a partner that believes in you. I got an old rule to say, if I say duck, don't ask me why or where, because by the time I tell you, the ball be done hit you. You know what I mean? So find someone you can trust with that. And I would also believe in our relationship, I like to say I have the vision, but I have a woman who can execute it. I can't execute every vision. I have amazing ideas, and I'm like, I don't know how to make it happen. And she will have the ability to execute it. So it goes back to that balance. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you this though, not to cut you off, but you know, traditionally the man drive everywhere and the woman be cute on the passenger side, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So that's what I like. I like to be cute on the passenger side. So sometimes when I go outside and you already standing at the passenger side door, I be feeling some type of way.
That means she done dragged me somewhere I don't want to go. Cause truthfully, this is what I do. I take my car so that she can't kidnap me. Because a ride to the 7-Eleven turns into a Walmart run, the mall,
a snow cone,
and all this. So I take my car so I'm in control. So if I'm at her passenger seat door when she comes out, I'm probably pouting and I'm probably like, I don't want to go, and she done drove me, you know. So, but it's all, you know, the one thing about it is understanding your partner. You start reading body language, you know how they are. So she already know. If I'm standing over there, please don't be long. But I already prepare myself mentally that we left the house at 4 and we might be getting back at 10.
No, don't do me like that.
And we about to spend some money.
Don't do me like that.
That's a big thing. You know?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. One thing that you speak on a lot is it's important to train your partner in a way to step in whenever it's needed. So yeah, we're in a traditional relationship, with traditional roles, but there may be things that the man or he normally would do, but he has trained me in a way that if he can't or if he's not available to do those things, then I'm always available to do it.
Very much so. I always describe if I'm the captain of the boat and it's smooth sailing, she's enjoying, she's laying back, and the seas get rough and something happens to me, if I haven't taught her how to take over, we're both going down. So it's very important to build your woman up and don't try to make her so submissive where she's weak. You know what I mean? Submissiveness and weakness is two separate things. My woman is submissive, she's not weak. You know what I mean? So anything I can do, I'm giving her the knowledge, I'm giving her the strength, I'm giving her the confidence, I'm passing it on so that if anything was to happen, I need her to step in, even business minded, where she could make decisions because she knows how I think well enough where she could make it for me if I wasn't in place. And as I said earlier, when you see in our last video we did PDA,
honey, PDA. You said PDA.
You know what I'm thinking about. But like I said, then again, when you see her, you should see me, and when you see me, you should see her. So, we representation of us. Not submissive to being weak. It's not me being the leader in an ego-driven mindset. It's just that we both understand that there's balance and responsibility, and we're both just gonna make sure we headed in the same direction, and allow the person who needs to be driving to be driving.
That's right.
And especially when I don't feel like going, she's gonna be driving.
Honey, don't do that.
But that's kind of our perspective from traditional roles. I will say this: if you want to be a traditional, if you a man and you want a traditional woman, then you need to be a traditional man. And if you are a woman who wants a traditional man, please make sure that you are a traditional woman.
And very complimentary to that.
You know what I'm saying? So this has been another one. I am Murk.
And I'm Murkette.
And we are so glad that you joined us for another one. We're going to keep rolling them out. Keep rolling them out. Man, put something in them comments and tell us something that'd be good to talk about, man.
Yeah.
Like always.